Hello everyone, today is a new series called You've Got It Wrong. And this first episode is about Godzilla guy and a video take he made. And the entire topic of Godzilla final was Kaiser Amp, fierce evolved Godzilla.
So it's tagging a fight, who is winning? Yippee! Evolved Godzilla, full power lore, what? Okay, and bloodlusted. Versus, oh boy, I hope this is a big bad, and someone really like, don't get me wrong, dude, you know, I'm not gonna be some of the Godzilla TikTokers that have a stick so far up their ass it messes with their mind, and, you know, have my bias take control. But I don't know how this is a debate in modern day. Like, it used to be like 2019, 2020, 2021, but I thought it was over. Most people agree. The general consensus is that Legendary would beat Final Wars, like mid to high diff.
Base Legendary no thermonuclear. Has Serizawa nuke. No. Supercharged would be destroyed violently by base final. Was hyper spiral heat ray.
And now I want to do Evolved. The guy is 20 times stronger.
Oh boy. So you remember on what you said.
Wrong, dude. You know, I'm not going to be some of the Godzilla TikTokers that have a stick so far up their ass it messes with their mind.
Let's repeat that one more time.
Wrong, dude. You know, I'm not going to be some of the Godzilla TikTokers that have a stick so far up their ass it messes with their mind.
So you say that Evo Godzilla got 20x stronger. Well, just like in Lion. I got the receipts to debunk that. The scan he's mentioning this from is from GXK, where on a Monarch. Reading it says his dorsal plate energy has been magnified by 20 times. Yet you can already see the problem with that. In the same scan it has the words dorsal plates, which would basically mean his atomic breath got magnified by 20 times, so you can use that for his atomic breath feats, nothing and other than that. So him drilling to the hollow earth feat you can use the 20 times amp for that. So no legendary Godzilla did not get stronger in all his feats by 20 times. His atomic breath is the only thing to get amped by 20 times.
Versus him? What? I think one of the funniest things is that their biggest defense, well, they actually have two. One, the meteor that hit him, and two, he killed everyone. Let's start with the meteor. So, I just did the calculation a while back. Sadly, I had to leave the screenshot. I might redo it just for fun and make a video on it soon. If you get the average size a crater is in comparison to the meteor, and then, you know, using that math, you know, use Godzilla as your, like, math factor point thing, and just use him to find the perimeter or diameter. I think it's, I don't even try. I'm not gonna. Whatever it is of the circle of the crater, you find out the meteor is about 61 meters overall. It's smaller than Godzilla himself.
Okay, congrats. It's smaller than Godzilla by 128 feet. Do you want a cookie for that anyways? Here's a small part of a calculation for final was slowing down and basically destroying Gorath. Though the feat gets higher with the Kaiser amp, I'll just use that for the hyper spiral heat ray.
And then, but because when he kaiju, like, Kamacuras died from a power line. Zilla died from the Sydney Opera House. They weren't strong.
Ooh, I'ma fucking spell it out for you.
So your point of trying to say final was enemies weren't really strong was by using two horrible examples to try and debunk it. First off, for Kamacuras, a real simple way to debunk the point is Godzilla previously was shown to be able to lift and throw Kumonga. Kumonga weighs 30,000 metric tons, and Godzilla can throw him multiple miles away, which would put final was lifting strength into the class K to maybe M or G. And Godzilla is shown to throw Kamacuras towards the electric tower. Godzilla would basically be throwing Kamacuras at that same level of strength. So you saying that Kamacuras being killed by an electrical tower while missing a little context really just debunks your point when you gain the context. Then for Zilla, this one I definitely have a debunk for that. So first off, you're lying about Zilla being killed when he crashed into the Sydney Opera House is wrong. Zilla died when he got shot by atomic breath, because Godzilla knew that Zilla could dodge his atomic breath if he didn't fire it quickly. And also Zilla got hit in the air where he couldn't do anything when he was hit. So yeah. Wrong on that as well. The rest of Godzilla guy's video is him talking about his Patreon, which you guys should go and visit for sure. Just because I'm making this video shouldn't mean you should hate on Godzilla guy. Now, the rest of this video is gonna be focusing on the matchup and finally ending the debate that shouldn't have never been a debate in the first place. So a lot of Monsterverse fans are gonna bring up the fact on how Godzilla is compared to Gamma Ray Burst in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, which is about soft canon, but for this video's sake to not make it a complete stomp we'll say, it's complete canon. Monarch takes place in 1954 and 2015, so a quick way to debunk the Gamma Ray Burst scan is to just say that it's a knowledge claim. The way the scan is a knowledge claim is really just the fact on how if we say that it's canon and takes place in 2015, this would just mean Monarch would have little research, a year to be exact, and I know some people are gonna go, "Oh, but a year is a long time." Not really if we say Monarch takes place on the month and day released, which is November 17th. Then Monarch would have little time and research on Godzilla. Same with the Hollow Earth, so really that scales nowhere. So gorgeous dwarf star solar system metas are pointless. Another thing people are gonna bring up is Godzilla's feat of drilling to the Hollow Earth, then multiply that by 20x times. But here's the problem. Final was with his Kiza amp, which is a 21/02.3x his base, meaning if we say that Goji drilling to the Hollow Earth is at least 7 yotitins, then Final was can perform the same feat 1070.11x times over. This would also be the same thing even if we used MV black hole statements, and his atomic breath being the most powerful thing in existence, his amped Final Wars could literally just do that same thing, but just better. And even if we were to use MV Godzilla's statements, then we're using Final Wars statements as well, which would just make the fight beyond unfair. Even without the amps and statements, Final Wars would win about mid-high diff, maybe extreme diff. So yeah, Final was Godzilla beats Monsterverse Godzilla. And it's the truth. See you all, hope you have a nice day, afternoon, morning, night, or wherever time you are in. May God bless you and goodbye.